Hello, Acolytes, and welcome back to the Sith Academy for cool kids. I did the first Naughty Words video a while back. Link should be coming up somewhere. There it is. If you are interested in the words from A to F, then that's the video for you. Now, what the heck is on that wall? Kylo rules? I will have none of that shit on my wall, Kylo. You hear that? You whiny little emo bitch with daddy issues and a hard-on for Gramps. You're weird and disgusting. I'm gonna remove it right now. Now on with the learning. Start with the letter E. First word is easy. That is lättfotad in Swedish. And it would be pronounced something like this. The first part, le, is like the first part of lemon. So le. Second part, the T's, that's just the short T, like the T in turn. So, le, t. Next part is foo. Almost sounds like the short slang word for fool.
But I pity the fool.
So, foo. And the last part is almost pronounced like a tad, as in a bit. So the full pronunciation is le, t, foo, tad. Next word. Ejaculate. That is called spruta in Swedish. The first part here, spru, is almost like the first part in spruce. The ta is almost pronounced like the first part of target. So ta. So we have spruta. Next word is erection, and that is called stånd. The first part, stå, is pronounced like the first part in store. And the last part would be like the last part of end. So the ending of the end, the ND. So the full thing is stånd. Okay, next word is fart. And that is called fis. So the first part would be pronounced like the first part of feelings. So we have fi. And then we just add a short S at the end. So, fis. Fingering her is called hulla. It's really easy. The first part is just like the English pull. And then you just add an a at the end. So, pull a. Next word. Foreskin is called förhud in Swedish. First we have a short F, like the F in fire. And then we have which sounds kind of like the question when you're questioning something. The last part was a bit trickier. It would sound like the word hue. And then you add a short D at the end, like drama or door. So then we have hud. Okay, a big one here. You all need to know this one. It's fuck, and that is called knulla in Swedish. It's the act of fucking, not the swearing word. Now I had to get a bit inventive here, since all the words I found that start with KN in English, the K is silent. So the first part, KN, sounds like canary, but you just remove the A. So kn. The ul is like the first part of Ulrich, so ul. And the last part is like the exclamation ah. So kn, ul, ah. Next word, grab, is ta tag, which is actually two words, but it has to be that way. The ta in both words are pronounced like the first bit of tall. So ta, and then a short pause, and then another ta, and then you add the last sound, which sounds most like a short G, like in the government. So it will be ta, tag. Next word, handcuffs. That is called handklovar in Swedish. Hand sounds almost the same, but not quite. So I will break this one down too. It starts with ha, like an exclamation, but not screaming it.
Ha! Gay!
The ND sounds just like under if you remove the U. So hand. The second part is almost pronounced like the word clue. So then we just add a V, a short V. And the final part almost sounds like a pirate's R, but just not as long. So we have ha, and, clue, v, R. Okay, next word we have hard. That is called pull. Funnily enough, the word hard is also is very easy to translate, because it sounds almost like the word hoard. Next word is masturbate, and that is called ONANERA in Swedish. The O is pronounced like the first part in oh my, just a bit shorter. And the next part is the middle part of banana, which would be nan. And the last part is exactly like the word that describes time, era. So we have ONANERA. Okay, next word is moist, and that is called FUKTIG in Swedish. Yes, I said moist. It's a fun word. Whoops, I better not say moist again or we will all know what happens. Damn, I said it 3 times.
You rang?
No, shoo. You're not supposed to be in this video.
Am I supposed to be learning a new word here? Because while I'm all for learning new things, even in a language as Swedish, I don't really care too much. But sure, you can toss it my way anyway.
Sure, if you want to give it a go, it's called FUKTIG.
I can't say that. Its spelling looks like FUKTIG, and I'm never going to get it right. So I'm going to stick with moist. Don't summon me again. You do it again, I will revoke your Sith rights. I'll take away all the moist, and I'll beat the fuck out of you. And I'll take away your septic tampon. You're welcome.
Them's be fighting words, bruh. I'll meet you in the Mankini martial arts fighting ring anytime you feel like it. And there's nothing that is gonna destroy the bromance. You'll see.
Now go ask some wench to make a sandwich for you, will ya? And bring me one too.
Cookie Thulu out.
Right, back to the word. FUKTIG. Once again, we have the slang word fu. Fu and then a short K as in kitchen. So fuk. And the last bit is just like the start of Tigger. So FUKTIG. Next up, and the last word of the day is nipple. And that is called bröstvårta in Swedish. Now, if you remember the last video, we had bröst in there. So it's the same deal here. It's brö, and then st. And then we have vårta. First, we have a short V, and then the word or, and lastly, the ta, as in target. So bröstvårta. And that was it for me today, guys. Thank you all for watching. There will be another Swedish Naughty Words video coming up at some point. So stay tuned for that, and feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you like what I do, check out my Patreon. Anyways, have a great evening, day, night, whatever it is when you're watching this. And I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.